Flex experience. I did my first little trip with them today. My first block. So I'm passing by the Amazon warehouse now, but I live by one of the Amazon warehouses, and this whole time I've been waiting to get a notification about, you know, deliveries from this warehouse, because it's literally across the street. All them other ones are like 15, 20, 30 minutes away in like heavy congested sides of town. So anyway, I finally got that today, and I chose a 4-hour block for $72. Now with Amazon Flex, you don't know where you going, how far you going, none of that, or how much packages you gonna get until you check in for your block. So my block was from 2 to 6, and I got over there like 1:45, and then I checked in on the app. And then we had to wait for like a few minutes because every warehouse operates differently. One of the warehouses where they do with the Amazon Fresh grocery pickups, that when you arrive, you know, you're supposed to arrive early before your block, and then you get out your car and you scan your driver's license at that location. This one, we didn't get out of our car until it was time to load our own car with the packages. Y'all, my car was full up in here. I had 38 packages, and then I had it was 38 packages and 27 stops in the country. But I'm not surprised, because this warehouse, I live like literally the last town before you get to the country. So they had me out there in the boonies, y'all. Boonies, like people's dirt roads, people living out in the freaking country where their driveway, where their house is like 2 miles from their driveway, aka 2 miles from the main road. And I'm like, I'm not driving down there, and it ain't paid, and it had just rained. So their little bootleg dirt driveway had holes, and it was just too soft. I'm like, I'm in a little car now. I ain't in no off-road duty vehicle that can, you know, take the risk to go down those roads. So a lot of people packages got left at their gate entrance, which some of them said that was fine. The other ones that didn't specify, oh well, that's what the whole picture, taking a picture of the where you left it at, came into play. So will I do this again? No. I probably will not do another Amazon Flex trip again. Not that one, at least. Whole Foods was easier because you go into the Whole Foods and they already have your the Whole Foods employees already like have shopped for the order, so they have it set up, and there's a cooler in the back with labels on it, and then there's a little place in the front of the store with labels on it, and then you can pick it up that way and then drive around the town for those orders. But for this one, I was delivering like heavy boxes, thankfully nothing that I needed an extra set of hands for, but it was still heavy. It was probably like 30 pounds. That's heavy for me. And then just a bunch of Prime packages, different stuff like that. And my car was full. The front seat was full, the back seat was full, but I got it done. It took me like 15 minutes to load my car at the warehouse, and then it took me exactly 3 hours from the point I drove off the warehouse lot to the point I drove away from my last stop, which was the 27th stop. It took me 3 hours exact, and I had that 4-hour window. And then the one thing that's good about Amazon Flex is, say like I showed up to the warehouse and they didn't have any routes for me, I would still get paid for that full 4-hour block. That's full $72 or whatever price, you know, they offer you. The reason why I say I won't do this again, because the app, oh my gosh, delivering in these freaking country places where the people houses are a freaking mile from the road, the app will tell you that the delivery you know, the delivery location is off, so you can't swipe the swipe to finish your route. And I had to keep calling support. I had to call support 6 times. 6 times, but thank God they answered quickly. But I had to call them 6 times and ask for a geolocation override. That was just annoying, but I mean, thankfully, like I said, they answered fast. It didn't take long for them to override it, so I can go ahead and move on, drop that package, and move on to the next one. But it was just too much. It's too much. But y'all can try it in your area. If Amazon Flex is in your area, it's definitely great to rack up some extra money. The Amazon Fresh, no, not Amazon Fresh, those usually be $54, but the ones you pick up from Whole Foods start at $34, and then you get to keep completely your 100, you get to complete shit, sorry you get to keep 100% of your tips on those. But and those usually be they call them like instant offers, so you can usually get that done in like an hour, 30 minutes or less. But that's all I had to say, y'all. I just had to get that out there. I didn't want to do an official YouTube video. I just wanted to go live real quick and talk about Amazon Flex. You can ask them for a vest, a Prime vest. I didn't do that. I already had this little vest from doing We Go Look, but I would like an Amazon Prime vest, so we'll see. But that's all, y'all. Catch me in the next video. I'll be talking about giving you a little notary update, because there has been some updates with that. So peace. How you go offline now? Okay.